The tiles on the floor on the back side of his chair had been worn into the shape of a crescent moon, and the faded photo on his barber's license was that of a young man taken many years before I happened. I was already an established customer when my mother determined that I was old enough to go to the barber shop by myself, and I remember feeling like a grown man as I waited my turn to have my hairs cut. Through the years, I remember listening to the chatter of the men sitting in the chair as each told his story, his version of the truth, punctuated by the sounds of the shears. There was no argument or even a disagreement as the man in the chair spoke as if everyone agreed with him and the scissors snipped away. But he did not always use the shears. Sometimes he used the noisy electric clippers, and the buzzing in the ears of the customers greatly limited the conversation. I was pleased that I never had to put up with that buzzing in my ears. The conversations were always meaningful and enriching, as I felt as if I was visiting with my favorite uncle. It was the start of my senior year when he started talking with me about college and the value of learning more beyond high school. He asked me if I could type, and when I said no, he strongly suggested that I develop that skill. He would ask me a question and then turn away to do something or step into the back for a moment, allowing me to think about how I would respond. It was along about Christmas time when he said, "You know, I've seen a lot of young men go off to college, and I've seen many of them come home early. I have often asked them if it was a lack of smarts or effort that made them come home early. I've never had a single young man tell me I was just too dumb to stay in college. Nope, they all tell me that it was a lack of efforts, that they could have done it had they tried harder. Most go on to say that they could have graduated had they just not listened to the wrong voices, made the wrong friends. Yes," he went on to say, "I have never had anyone tell me, 'This degree is holding me back. It's keeping me from doing the things that I really want to do in my life.' There were a number of times that I really wanted to sleep in and skip class. Perhaps I did a time or two. But I just didn't want to have to return to the barber shop and tell him that I was too lazy to graduate." I wonder how many other young men he helped to grow, mature, and learn to make better decisions through the ongoing conversations. He also taught me to mute the conversations of fools with the sounds of my own electric clippers.